It's loading. Alright, that's the wine gone. Now it's whiskey or nothing. But of course, anyone who's not following Benny. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you kindly. Don't let's not mention it. I'm actually regretting it putting it in the stream title because I'm so fucking old. I'll have to get off to bed because midnight I got work in the morning. If anyone's not following Benny, he plays a whole host of games. He's an avid football manager fan, huge sports fan. He turned me on to out of the park baseball, which I am very tempted to play because as a former baseball player myself, I don't know, out of the park just really and football manager, they kind of like link because I think out of all the sports, baseball lends itself to statistics more than anything else. Football, you've got a bit of flair, you've got a bit of uniqueness. I think baseball is statistic based, as we know from the movie Moneyball, if anyone's seen that, which I haven't, surprisingly, but I still get the gist. I haven't seen Moneyball, but I get it. Uh, he also plays a
I'm a happy camper!
yes. Is this gonna work? Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll give him another shout out. Sure, fuck it. While we're waiting, because I have to go to the toilet real quick before we start. Let's give Benny another shout out. Let's see what kind of clips we got. Oh yeah.
Waiting top here. Oh no, she's heard the footsteps on the left-hand side. She is waiting very patiently. She does not want to peek into any of these angles until she hears the bomb plant.
I've
There it
never
is.
actually seen Benny. I've never watched Benny Kage
There's
play
one.
in
The
FPS.
trade has to come in.
These
Maybe
are
Top just
old
playing
clips,
time. Needs to
guys.
play time. Josie's got the kit. Josie gets the kill. Does she have enough time? No. She's got to run. And it's going to be 7 apiece between these two. Final round of the first half coming up.
That's what I will say. I think not so much the games Benny Kage plays. Uh, I don't know what it is. I fucking love listening to his commentary. No matter what game he's playing, he commentates it like I like it could be, it's like a mid table. I've watched him play FM a lot, and I've seen him play like specifically he's been doing an FM 23 save, and he's doing the long save where he's trying to win every competition in every continent, or like the major competitions in every continent. And I've watched him play like insignificant games, and I've watched him play cup finals, and he commentates them with the same enthusiasm no matter what. And he also does, like, 12-hour streams, like, for the same thing. So like he could be 10 hours into a 12-hour stream and he's still so enthusiastic. I've never played him. I've never seen him play like in live. I've never seen him live playing a first person shooter. I've only ever seen clips of FPSs. But what a legend. I 100% agree. If you don't follow Benny, hit him up with a follow. Follows are free. They don't cost you anything. You might as well just follow him. And you never know. He may be your new favorite person. You know? You know how it is. Twitch is great. I think that's one of the best things about Twitch is it's just, you know, you just wander around, free roam around Twitch, and you might find your new favorite person. It's really weird. Right, I'm gonna have a quick slash. I've got whiskey left, so I'm gonna have a quick slash. Doggo, I want you to hold, like, you need to carry this fucking shit. Do you want to do blitz or I think actually, Doggo, you need to be team leader. Can I can I make you team leader? You're team leader. How do I do that? It doesn't matter to me what you do. Promote. There you go. You're team leader. You choose what we do. I'm gonna have a quick slash. I'm gonna pour myself a drink, and then I'm ready to go. Have you got any quests to do? You're level 101. I presume you're finished quests. I'll carry you to the bottom. I'm tired, not drunk. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Hands up. Hands up. Back in 2 secs. Again, if anyone else wants to join, I actually turned my game to invite only. I'm gonna change it again actually. How do I do it? How do I do that? Or joinable. Joinable. Friends only. Playing. Invite only. Oh, I'm not the party leader. Okay. Dragon Lady, hello. Oh God, Dragon Lady, I'm so embarrassed. You were here like so long ago and now I'm really drunk. Welcome back. I appreciate you being here. You know, the usual spiel. I'm so drunk. I've had a bottle of wine. This much whiskey. Wait. Oh God. Oh God. Lurking, listening sometimes. Well, I can only apologize. I can only apologize. But you know, I don't have work tomorrow, so I would have finished stream by now, but we have more whiskey to drink. And listen to this. It's corked whiskey. It's whiskey with a cork. And if I don't drink it now, it only means I'm going to drink it on a work day. You know, I don't have work tomorrow. So I'd rather remove the temptation and drink it now. Best life? I think, yeah, asterisks, just live life. I don't think it's my best, but it's definitely something. Hope you're doing well. How was your evening? It's so weird having like time zones. Because Doggo's live with us now. We're now playing with Doggo. And we have Dragon Lady joining us. It's 5 a.m. for me. But it's probably what, 10, 11 for you guys? I think you're 6 hours behind me. So it's like 11 p.m. for you guys. Am I right? But anyway, I'm going to have a quick slash. But before I do, I actually have a minute. Slash. I said I'm going to have a quick slash. What kind of like slang words do you guys have for like going to the toilet, going for a piss? Let's like going for a piss. Piss sounds horrible. Urinating. What kind of slang terms do you guys have for like, oh, I'm just going to you're not going to say, oh, I just need to urinate. What kind of slang? What do people say? Because one of my favorite, I had friends from Australia, and what they said was, "Hang on a minute, I gotta chuck a piss," and that's my favorite to take a slash. I gotta chuck a piss, like as in Chuck, like Chuck Norris, as in Chuck the synonym to throw. So I have to throw a piss. I have to throw a piss. That was my favorite. Like what other what else do people say? I gotta piss. I gotta pee. Pee is shit. Pee is like boring. Pee is boring. I'm ready for sleep. 9 p.m. And I thought I was old. Here's me at like mid. Yeah. Oh god, I'm so old. Wake up at 5. Okay, okay. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, go to bed. Go to fucking bed. Go to bed. I won't tell you again. I won't tell you again. Go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, but what do people say for like going for urination? Is there like slang terms? Because I loved that's my favorite. That's my favorite. When my friends tell me like, "Oh, I got to chuck a piss," like I've never heard that before. You know, the internet is global, so not everybody hears the same kind of slang people hear. We have people from all sides of the globe listening, and it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna chuck a piss." When I heard my friend say that, I was like, "What?" I was like, I loved it. I'm gonna chuck a piss. I'm gonna throw urination. What do you guys say? Like what? First of all, what's your like? What's your go-to if you say, "Oh, excuse me, I have to," blah 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 blah, and then what would you say is the most obscure of your like area from your like locale, your uh, vernacular? What like people in your area say? Chuck a piss, take a wee, go to the bathroom. For me, it's take a slash. I always say I have to take a slash because it's slash like a sword. You're like, I guess that's where it comes from. I'm gonna go take a slash, like a slash with your sword. What do other people say? No takers, no. Come on, guys. I know you. I know there. I know you're out there. What do you say? I'm willing to sit and wait. I'm willing to sit and wait. I'm basically just waiting for one example so I can say it and go for a slash myself. What do we say? Ba, 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 ba. I don't have anything original. I don't need original. I don't need original because what you think is mundane, I might think is original. That's my point. Like you might say, "Oh, I need to flirpy do the derpy dad," and I go, "Oh, that's unusual. I'd never say that." You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's like because the internet is such a universal thing, people say different things all over the world. Like like as I said, my friends from Australia would say, "I need to piss." I need to piss. I'd say that as well. And then but once he said I need to chuck a piss, I have to chuck a piss. Like, oh, that's fucking weird. But I love it. And I'm gonna start using it. What about doggo? You're waiting for me. What are you saying? How do you chuck a piss? Oh, we talked about it earlier where there's like different ways of saying how drunk you are. Like what are the different adjectives to say how drunk you are? So for me, it was like one of the unusual words we used in Ireland to say you're drunk. You would say, "I'm lamped." I'm lamped. I'm sloshed. I'm gee-eyed. I'm buggered. I'm flutered is another one. All for drunk. We have loads of synonyms for drunk, but to like go to the bathroom and take a piss. You say, "I gotta go to the bathroom." Bathroom. Yeah, okay, yeah, they're your traditionals. Yeah, yeah. No, I get that. Actually, yeah, yeah. Okay, so they're your standard then. I guess we use standard United States English for that, I suppose. Because if I think about it like for like UK or the England or they usually I think the traditional is go to the loo instead of go pee or go to the lavatory, which is quite. But you guys, I guess, as general, just say you're what we would consider standard. So there's no like generic like Nigeria. I say Giria. Giria. Giria means slang in Portuguese. I was like, oh, there's no, it's like Giria. Que es a Giria? It's like, what is the slang? How do you say, like, qual é a gíria de eu quero ir, eu quero ir banheiro? It's like, what's the slang for I need the bathroom? In Ireland, we have so much slang for I need the bathroom. Yeah, we have so many slang. Right. Thank you. I'll be back. I need to I gotta go pee. 2 seconds. Right, we back. I'm about to spring a leak. Okay, that's a good one. That's what we're looking for. Something like kind of unique. I'm about to spring a leak. And it actually just reminded me I need to change my category on stream. And just when I was chucking a piss there, it reminded me of something that I'm sure we all share the same experience. That we all have friends we've played games with. Like I play games like religiously over the past 2 years. We're at my 2 year streamiversary and I'm playing a lot of games. But life haven't hasn't always allowed me to play games as freely as I play them now. You know, it hasn't really. I haven't had the time. I haven't had the access to certain consoles or PC or whatever. Um, and it made me think back to when I started playing games online and stuff like that. And you meet people that you've never played games with before, or like you've never played games with them before. You just meet them randomly on an online game and you start chatting. And you know, I think every single person who's listening has had those kind of experiences where you meet people and you're friends on Xbox, you're friends on Steam, and you haven't talked to them in quite a while, and you don't know what they're up to. You don't know what their life is like. You just play games together, which is great with online games. But it's really made me think that I want to, you know, like reach out to those people and say, hey, are you still playing games? Do you still play? Like, I think that'd be a good thing to do, right? I'm sure everyone has had that experience where you've played games with someone you haven't talked to in a while. So I implore you to message those people and say, hey, are you still playing games? What's the story? How's your life? Because for me, they, even though they don't know it, I'm sure they don't know it, but they have a significant impact on my life, whether it be 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, right now, like this guy right here, where they have a significant impact on my life. And I think I should message certain people and say, you know, how's life? How's gaming? How's shit going? But we'll crack on with a bit of duos with some Fortnite. To be honest, I'm so drunk right now that I even feel myself talking shit. So we'll see how Fortnite goes. If I can keep up visually, we probably only play like another, good morning, old fart. Hey, you can't make those jokes. You can't make those jokes. That's friendly fire, mate. That's friendly fire. I forgot how to jump out of the fucking bus. Oh, never mind. Go to the airport. Let's go to the airport. Hi, Lee. How are we? If not, we can switch to a laid back game. To be honest, for me, this is a laid back game. Because I don't really care. That makes sense? You know? For a game I care about, yeah, fair enough. For a game I don't care about, I don't really care about Fortnite. I'm willing to just like blast people in the face and have fun. Oh shit, I've got no bullets. Ah! You know what I mean? Straight away get 4 kills. That's nuts. Considering how fucking drunk I am. And good morning, Lee. Get up this early and gotta go to work. Yeah. 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 I'm thankful I don't have work today. Because it wouldn't... I couldn't do it. I'm very drunk. I have the day off, and that's the only reason why I'm drunk. But what we were just talking about, and Lee, I'm sure you have these people in your life. People you've played games with over the past 10 years who you haven't spoken to in 10 years' time. You haven't seen them, you don't know what they're doing with their life. But they were an important part of your life while you were gaming online. They were part of your squad. Even before you streamed, you used to play games with them. You know, you'd meet up every whatever and play games. You never knew them IRL. My point was to reach out to those people and just see what they're up to. Are they up to, are they still gaming? Are they still doing their thing? Have Have they got a family? What are they up to? Because for me, I have a handful. I would say like between 5 and 10 people that I haven't spoke to in the last 5, 10 years. That I used to play games with a lot, like pretty much every day for like a 6 month period, and haven't spoken to them since. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that. That people have those significant gamer buddies that you've never met in real life. They're not real friends, so to speak, but they still hold a place in your mind, hold a place in your memory. And you know, I'd implore people to just, say hello. I guess go say hello to those people. Because that's on my mind anyway. There's a few people, especially that I used to play games with before I even went away, before I was a streamer, before I did anything of this kind of caliber. Oh, that motherfucker. How can I not? I can't see. Sorry, doggo. End the game for you. Oh, we finished second. Shit. But I'm almost certain everybody has those kind of friends who were like for at least a 3 month period to like 3 to 6 month period, they were your best friends. You play every day, you play games, you never met them, you don't know who they are, but you play games every day. I'm sure everybody has that experience. And until I started talking about it, I never had the feeling to like, oh, I need to message those people. I'm sure we're still friends on Xbox or Steam or wherever you played with them. I recommend reach out to them and see what they're doing. See what the story is. Because I'm sure they have the same view. They might be in a different situation to you, but I'm sure they're still you're still in their memory as well. It's so weird how the internet works. I'm so grateful I live in this kind of day and age where that is a possibility. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. Second is good. We'll win this one. I just did the same. Been years. They're all married. Oh, so you are still in touch. Loved ones' memories. But you're still in touch, so you still know what they're up to. See, I think my situation is I don't know. I've never met because we're cross-continent. Like, I live in Ireland. Not many people game in Ireland. The only people I know who game in Ireland now do stream, so I kind of know them. Shit. That guy's taking all the fucking... Oh shit, I'm just... Oh. Fuck. Play with my friends later in life. Still playing with them. Met a couple IRL friends. Nice. See, that's great. See, that's fantastic. Because when I started like playing games, it was actually pre-Twitch. I even remember one of the guys I'm thinking of right now, like my Australian friend who was Chuck a Piss. We used to play Neverwinter together. And we played Neverwinter every day for about 6 months. And it was the 6 months when I was home. So I came home from Brazil and I was waiting for my visa to be renewed. So I needed to wait 6 months. So I wasn't looking for employment. I was literally just at home, just waiting for my visa to be renewed so I could go back to Brazil to teach. And this friend of mine, 6 months, we played pretty much every day. We did like whole campaigns together, but because it was gaming and because of the way I am, I was kind of like, let's just leave it at this. This is our friendship. This is the way I want to know you as. But now that I'm like, what, 10 years older, nearly 5, 10 years older. Like maybe I actually would like to know who that person is, as how his life is going and what's going on. And I'm sure like we all have that kind of one person like, I wonder what they're doing. So I always implore people to like, find out. Reach out through the old means. If you don't have the old means, maybe another name in any way, shape or form. Reach out to them. But to know people who you've started gaming with and still gaming with, cherish that, man. Cherish that. Because for me, that didn't last. Purely from my circumstance. So now that I'm 2 years streaming and I've met some amazing people over the 2 years, you guys including. I'd feel weird to not speak to any of you guys for the next, like if for example, if I was to just stop streaming, stop playing games, it'd be so weird to me to just not talk to you ever again. I feel like if I did disappear for 6 months, I'd at least message you and let you know what was going on. Which that's kind of what made, because before I started doing this 4-day 12-hour stream kind of thing, I did take two weeks off and doing family stuff and all that kind of stuff. It made me think of like, oh shit, like people can just disappear, and I'd hate for any of you guys to just fucking disappear on me and I'd never know anything. So it kind of made me think, oh shit, those people I knew from like a previous gaming era, maybe I should get back in touch with them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But then again, if they want to have no part of your life, fuck them. Fuck them. But yeah, I do have, it's so weird because like that, 2 years ago, people I would consider like friends, I hung out with them every day for 6 months, and then just nothing. And I don't blame them because it was 100% situational friendship. And, also, I'm not the most social person, to be fair. I do kind of hate talking to people. That's just me. I hate, not that I hate talking to people, I just hate social obligations. When you have to do something. It just, and because of that, I think it might be the era I grew up in. I also hate social media because it was all like a pressure. You have to do this, you have to do that. I just never talk to anyone. It's easier. Ooh. Yeah, that break you took felt weird, not having you as many soundtracks at the end of my day. That's weird. That's weird for me to, like, even that's weird for me. Because it felt weird for me. It was really weird for me because like that for 2 years I've been just chatting shit and talking to you guys, playing games. And then I had to do other things like real life shit. I didn't like it. I missed just playing games, chatting shit. Okay, I gotta get close to this guy because I have only shotguns. Tongue out level of concentration. He got him. Thanks, doggo. Sorry for calling you he, but you did get him. Shotgun. Okay, cool. Yeah, we met at a pub one time in Florida. Oh, fucking nice. And we went and saw her about. Oh man, that's amazing. See, that's the kind of shit. I suppose when you all play games like you guys are all like United States, so you guys all kind of like live in the same like country, so it's kind of viable. You can do that. Shit. Doggo! Doggo! Fuck! Sorry, Doggo, I'm gonna die. Sorry, Doggo. Sorry, Doggo. Sorry, Doggo. I was reading chat. One was a Marine deployed and another moved back to the UK with his wife. Wow. That's a perfect example. Like, you've got such wide varieties of backgrounds, and you game together, and you're all like, it's so weird where you get like such a vast variety of backgrounds, and you all just vibe together to just like fucking play Fortnite or fucking play whatever it is you're playing at the time. Counter-Strike. And do you still talk to those guys at all? Like, have you still got contact? I think about this semi-often. Yeah, like, cause I mean, I have like IRL friends, like people I know from school and shit that I just never talk to anymore. But we kind of like consciously. I feel like if you physically know someone, you hang out every day, you kind of consciously disappear, or life moves on, or whatever. But like people online, they don't know what's going on with your life. They don't know what's happening. That's kind of my thing. If people like kind of know what's happening, it's kind of made me think about it over the past like 2 weeks when I had to go do. It really like pained me that I couldn't stream because I just wasn't at home. I had no PC. I literally wasn't at home, so I had no way to like even message people. And I don't even have mobile data on my phone. I use Wi-Fi exclusively for business and for pleasure. I don't actually have mobile data because I don't even have an excuse. I just hate phones. And just today, then it made me think of like, shit, there's people I haven't seen for years that I literally spent 6 months. Like, I spent so much time with those people and just never talked to them again. And I remember talking to them at the time, and they were like, you know, getting married and having kids and stuff. I just wonder what they're up to now. I think the word is projection. You know, I am projecting my own shit upon people, but I've also been on the receiving end of that, where sometimes you need someone else to just point out the obvious for you to reach out to someone. I'm sure everyone, like, and even when I'm talking about it, I mentioned it, Doggo has a squad in mind he's thinking of. Everyone has a group of people they're thinking of when I mention this. And they're the group of people I want you to reach out to and just say, hey, you know, what's up? What are you up to? Nope, like, you know how it is. Like, of course, you don't want to be putting pressure on people for anything, but I think we all have that kind of thing. I think everybody does. Yeah, run, 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 run. I also changed my graphics in Fortnite, so we are a lot more high graphics, but it's a lot more difficult for me. It's very very difficult for me to see because like I can't see through the bushes. Rifle. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna take this anyway. I can't see through the bushes. Ooh, and a drum. Yeah, okay, good. Shit, Doggo. Oh shit. Shit. I have pizza. Don't worry, I have pizza. How do I eat pizza? Have you got health? Do you want health? Do you want health? I can give you health. I'll give you health. Let's just get somewhere safe and I'll give you health. I'm way too slow. Sorry for being slow in chat as well. I'll get to it. Don't worry. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck. I hate the storm. Man, I fucking hate storms. Ireland can fit in California. Yeah, it probably can fit in California about 50 times. Like the state. Oh shit. I remember I went to Brazil and I was like, where do you live? And I was like, man, the state I live in is like 18 times bigger than Ireland in Brazil. It's like, man, fuck, your whole state is bigger than my country by 18 times. That's nuts. You're fucked, mate. You're fucked. Yeah! You're fucked, mate. You're fucked. You're fucked. So, like, GG's. GG's. Okay, let me scroll back up through chat because, I don't know, to me, it has personal significance. One time, Warrior Clown, yeah. And do you still talk to them, doggo? I'm gonna return to lobby real quick just so I can chat shit. Do you still talk to these guys from your squad, you know? And if not, I implore you to fucking talk to them. You know, even if it's just casual, just say, "Hey, what's the crack?" Um, if yeah, that break you took was weird because I'd worry if I'd see or hear from someone. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Dragon Lady. Um, I don't worry about it at the time. I'm the kind of person I don't worry about it. I'm not. I don't worry about it now. But it's the kind of thing that hits me. Like I'm thinking about people from, I do recollect and go, oh fuck, man. I wonder what they're up to. Like people do stick in my mind. People do stick in my heart. You definitely be one of them. You know, where if I was to just stop streaming and disappear, delete all my profiles, that kind of thing, I wouldn't be contactable, but that doesn't remove the memory and this like the feeling, like the connection I have with people. I hang on, wait. Relax. I would never do that. If I'm ever gonna like disappear from streaming, I would let everyone know and I would make my contacts details available to everyone. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's not gonna happen. But if it was to happen, because I've seen it happen with other people, and I go, oh shit, I like, how do I even talk to them? But I have had friends, we're still friends on Facebook. I know them. I never talked to them on Facebook. I literally just added them because I knew them. Um, I don't even have Facebook anymore, actually. But I think everyone has those friends that, you know, were an important part of your life at some stage, whether it be gaming or whether it be college or whether it be whatever. You know, it isn't, self projection. It's my self projection. I would say reach out to those people, see what they're up to. Because, I mean, I did do that recently. I mean, I did do that within the last week. So that's why it's on my mind. It also thought to me because it's my 2 year Streamversary, and I was looking back at like who were my first couple of viewers, who were my first like few, excuse me, who were my first few followers, and like who do I still talk to nowadays. Um, it's actually crazy who were like, I'd say within the first 50 followers, first 50 like familiar people I knew from starting Twitch, and who do I still know today. It's actually crazy. I'd say 10 of them. 10 maybe 15 from the first like 6 months. Do I still know? Do I still see? Do still pop in? Do still say hello? I say 10 to 15. And I think that's after 2 years. I'm thinking after 3 years, how many of them, how many new people will we have? How many? I think it's just, those original people and people you share experiences with, people you know, people you interact with. It's I think it's important not to just let them go completely and have some sort of link, even if you disappear for a year, 2 years. Just have some sort of link where they can reach back, even if they disappear from the gaming world. Because we all know fucking life gets in the way, man. I think everyone knows life gets in the way of gaming. And I think that's what I'm also thinking of is these people I'm thinking of, who I haven't talked to in a while, we were, at the time when we were all playing together, we were kind of free. We didn't have responsibilities. We were kind of, we could play together. Now, life gets in the way, and it's not always their like choice. Life gets in the fucking way, man. It's not always their personal thing. Nothing personal, it just happens. That's why I think it kind of, yeah, it'd be good to stay in contact with these kind of people. Right, pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. At the end of the day, there's always pizza. This is gonna be my last blitz, so let's fucking make it good, yeah. Let's make this let's make this blitz good, and then we do a full game. We do a full game after this. Do you want any pizza? Do you want pizza? Doggo, do you want pizza? I have 3 slices if you want it. There's someone here. Hello. It's okay, I got him. Oh shit. You want some pizza? I have like 3 slices I'm willing to drop if you want them. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're good. Because I also have a slug juice. There's no point having 3 slices and a slug juice. So what I'm going to do is drop the slices and keep the slug juice. Oh shit, someone's here. Nice. Let me take the ammo. And the slug juice. Fucking nice. Holy shit, Doggo has 4 kills already. I didn't even see 4 people. Thanks for watching my back, mate. I didn't even see 4 people. He's got 4 kills. I didn't even know it was a danger. Mainly because I was talking shit. Right, we're safe here. That was whiskey. Excuse me. You know what made me think of it actually? We were talking about like different ways to say taking a piss, and chucking a piss was from my Australian mate, and he first he used to say it every day because we were like stoners together. Like he smoked weed, I smoked weed. We used to take bong. We were on the same squad. Like we used to like hook up in the middle of the day. For me, the end of the day for him, or morning for whatever it was for him. And be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take a bong, and I'd be like, on my mic, you just hear the bong rip, and he'd be like, okay, yeah, cool. Like we were proper stoners together. And then I remember he said to me, he was like, hey, have you ever heard of Twitch? I was like, no. He was like, oh, it's a gaming. Oh shit, man, I'm fucked. Oh, I tried to drink. He was like, oh, it's like a gaming thing, a gaming like streaming, people can watch it. We fucking won. Doggy, you carried that one. Let's do a full game. I reckon we're ready. He was like, have you ever heard of Twitch? This was in 2018. He introduced me to Twitch. He was like, I was thinking about starting streaming on Twitch. What do you reckon? Because we were playing every day together for like 3 months at this stage. And he was like, I was thinking of streaming on Twitch. Would you be like interested if, or not even interested, would you be like okay if I streamed our like games together? This was back when it was Neverwinter. If anyone played Neverwinter back in the day, it was Neverwinter. We played Neverwinter together. And he was like, yeah, would you be okay if I like, you know, if you were on my stream and people seen you play and we could chat and people could hear you speaking? And I was like, but not even that. He was like, before even that, he was like, yeah, I seen Twitch. I watched loads of people on Twitch to find out like, what do I do for this quest? How do I play it? What's the best? How do I win? How do I beat the boss? So he used to watch people stream Neverwinter on Twitch to learn how to play the levels. And he was like, yeah, I was thinking about streaming. He never did. He never did in the end. He never streamed. But that was in 2018. And he talked about it to me. And I was like, yeah, oh man, I'd be well into that. I'd love to do that. He's like, oh, cool, cool. So will we set something up? And I was like, man, I've always wanted to stream. I've always wanted to like get into that world. But I have a job lined up in Brazil at the end of the year. So I'm gonna fuck off to Brazil for 6 months. And I'm not gonna be able to continue that. He was like, and this is in like August. Not even 6 months, it was like 3 months. I was like, I was leaving in no, actually I was leaving in October. Oh shit. Control, what the fuck are you doing? Control, what the hell are you doing? What the fuck? No! Yeah! 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 Control, how are you getting on? How was your stream, man? Doggo's the bus driver! Doggo, you're driving the bus.
You just need to save it and we've won. You save it, we've won.
Just chatting. We're just chatting here as well. We're chatting shy.
We've won the Champions League. We've won the Champions League.
So much so, we're drinking so much. I'm so drunk. I apologize for anyone who has arrived. Fortnite Baggy's my name. I'm really drunk. So don't take this as a reflection of who I am as a streamer. So if you arrive in right now, don't take this as a reflection of who I am.
Again,
I'm really drunk. I am Irish, so that kind of plays up, right? So feel free to rip that stereotype a bit.
Come on.
Happy birthday. Mine was a week ago. Happy fucking birthday, mate. Is it rude to ask how fucking old you are? "34. I'm older than you. Fuck. I'm older than you. Fuck. I was hoping I could make some old man jokes. I'm actually older than you. Fuck. I was honestly hoping I could make old man jokes. I can't do that. I'm 35. I was 35 yesterday. It's 28th. 28th of April, I was 35. It's now the 29th. Fuck, I'm so old, man. Fajita Vegeta. Welcome in. And not even welcome in. I know Fajita. Fajita's been here before. Appreciate you coming in with the raid. Much appreciated. But I can only apologize for how drunk I am and the decorum I portray for all the future people who want to continue in this stream. I'm so drunk. We've been doing 12-hour streams every day for the past 4 days, and we've been drunk for most of them. And now I'm really fucking drunk because people tipped and gave subs for me to drink a ridiculous amount of drink, and now I'm feeling the negative effects. I'm the wife of the old man. The old man who's younger than me. If we're talking about the old man, I was 35 yesterday. So we're of a similar vintage. We could say a similar vintage. You know, rare and tasty. You know what I mean? Rare, tasty, and expensive. Although I'm really cheap. You know, Control may be expensive, but I'm the opposite. I'm really cheap. But appreciate the raid, man. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you chatting about? The old man who's younger than me as well. I'm 48. You younglings. You're safe then. Anakin's not going to massacre you with a lightsaber. When Order 66 is executed, you will be safe, doggo. Don't worry. Just make sure you write down all your shit. Either what you want to do is hide in a fucking desert, or write down all your knowledge. Write it all. Oh shit! Someone's here. I have no gun. Someone's here. Someone's here. Yeah, fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Oh god, I'm so. Why am I so drunk? I'm so shit at this game. Oh shit, I'm running out of fucking shit. Thank you, doggo. I've run out of bullets. I've no bullets either. Oh shit. No scope. It's gonna be no scope. Oh, thank fuck, doggo. Holy shit, thank fuck. Oh, I swear to God, thank fuck doggo is here. You know what I mean? Thank fuck someone of the right mind is switched on and with me in my endeavors. Because, I mean, I know Scott, I hit them. I hit them with every shot. But they were tough. I didn't miss. There's replay action. Everyone, if you don't believe me, revert back. There's replay action. I hit them with every shot. But, they didn't go down. Master Skywalker. Too many of them. What are we going to do? I so wanted to play Star Wars this evening. I started playing Star Wars Jedi Academy last night. Jedi Knight 3. Jedi Knight 3 of the series. But Jedi Academy. It was the first time I've ever played it last night. And oh man, I fucking loved it. It was so good. I wanted to play it this evening, but I'm going to keep that for Monday. We're going to go back to that on Monday. Doggo holding your hand. What a champ. Yeah, I did most of the damage. Hey. Hey. We'll look back at it at the end of the game. I did the damage. He got the kills. I did the damage. He fucking saved my life. The game would be over if it wasn't for Doggo, to be fair. Yeah. He did save me. But my reflexes, even in that endeavor of that little melee we had with them guys, my reflexes are definitely quicker than my speech. I'm very fucking drunk. I can only apologize. Anyone new to the stream? You know, Fortnite Baggies is my name. I have been described as an Irish guy, but we are very drunk this evening because it's my birthday. Birthday / Streamversary. So Streamversary on Saturday, birthday today, and we've just been sessioning since. Snipe. I'm wasted. I'm wasted. Doggo, cover me. Yeah, good. Doggo, cover me. I'm going in. Doggo, cover me. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah. Thanks, Doggo. We're good. We got covered. There's someone else. Oh shit, they're in the fucking they're in the truck. Holy shit, I actually didn't think there was anyone left. Fair play. Wow. To be honest, the biggest surprise for me is that I'm not dog shit at this game. Oh, combat assault. I'll fucking have that, mate. This is not an unk game, right? Anyone who plays this is not for unks. I'm 35 years old. I'm older than Control. And that's fucking old. We all know how old Control is. He is an old man. Control is an old man. And I'm older than him. You know? That's something. Shit. So we are holding our own. To be honest, I when we hit 1,000 followers and I said I'd play Fortnite for the first time, I didn't think I'd actually enjoy the game as much. I enjoyed the game so much for the first 3 months, and then at the end of 3 months, they started monetizing the fuck out of it. I mean, not that they didn't always monetize the fuck out of it. Shit. Oh fuck. It's okay, we got him. It's okay, Doggo, we got him. Is there any more? There's more fuckers. I'll get him. Don't worry, Doggo. Don't worry, Doggo, I got him. Don't worry, Doggo. I got him. Don't worry, Doggo. Here, I'll cure you. Can we get out of the fucking, get to the, can you get to a safe zone and I'll fucking save you. Don't worry, I'll save you. Just come over here. Just come over here. If you can get over here, I'll save you. Oh shit. I'm not even pressing the right fucking button for me. Oh shit. Sorry. Doggo, I'm sorry. I would have saved you if I knew what buttons I didn't even open the door. I didn't even open the door. I went to open the door and I pressed the wrong fucking button. Hey. You know, you can't blame Unk, you know what I mean? I'm old. What's your excuse? Right. What are we at? 13.5 hours. I'm happy with that. I also want to play more. This was our first game, and we actually did pretty well. I mean, pretty well. I'm happy to do another one. And I'm also happy to pour another drink. Oh, sorry. Do you have any missions to do? Do you have any missions? We go anywhere? This bus driver fucking sucks. I'm just gonna be choked at the end of this. My choice, if no one has a choice, my choice is always the mountain.
What is that keeper doing?
I honestly thought you were in game scheme. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then as soon as you said keeper, I was like, oh. There's no keeper in Fortnite. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Technically, it's not my birthday anymore. My birthday was 28th. But I'm still streaming, so in my opinion, birthday doesn't end until I go to sleep. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. How are you getting on? Oh god, man, I'm so drunk. It's crazy. I need to stop doing drunk streams because it's immoral. It's immoral. Shit, I'm scared. Will I just run? Will I just run? I think I'm too far away from you, Doggo. I think I need to just run. I'm gonna have no guns. I'm happy to just run. Let's run to the lighthouse. Run to the lighthouse. Lighthouse. Let's just run. Run to the lighthouse. Agreed. Yeah. Until sleep, because time zones, especially on the internet. If I start streaming and it's my birthday, it's still my stream. It's still my oh shit. It's still my birthday until I end stream. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. If Doggo is dead, I'm fucked, mate. Yeah. Have you played this scheme? I'd like to play this with you, scheme. I reckon this would be a really good game for us to co-stream. Have you ever played Fortnite? 30 hours long. Wait, hang on. Back the fuck. Hang on, wait. Let's go back to lobby. Let me read this shit. Because we're gonna make an occasion of this. You better fucking believe it. We're making an occasion of this. My birthday is gonna be 30 hours long on Friday. Oh, you see, it's on a stream schedule. Okay. So, okay, back to the shit. No, we're still here.
I like to rock the party.
And back home is 6 hours. Oh, okay, so you're gonna be mid-air for your birthday. Are you traveling on your birthday? Fuck. Well, we can still have a birthday celebration. You can have like your birthday stream. You're not gonna, but you can have a birthday celebration at the weekend, right? Oh, that was too much whiskey. Oh God. Say later back home. Yeah, okay, nice. So you get like a longer birthday, but you're gonna be. So what about streaming? And have you ever played Fortnite? Have you ever played Fortnite? You've played Fall Guys. You know, you're part of the Epic community. You've played like some shenanigans. The first time I played Fortnite was when I hit 1,000 followers. You're now at 1,100 followers, and congratulations, mate. No one deserves it more than yourself. Your streams are great. I can't believe the amount of time you put into streaming. Like in terms of like I can only do that length of streams when I'm drinking and I'm fucking drunk. So I apologize for that. I can only apologize for everything I say forever. But man, you're absolutely killing it. You're like, to be honest, you're one of my favorite people on Twitch. You're such a laugh. You've got that perseverance. You're playing streams all the time. You're someone I can rely on. That's the word. I can rely on you. I can rely on Scheme. So much so, if anyone shit. Uh, Apologies for the severe drunken shenanigans. But if you can rely on anyone on Twitch, this is your man. This is your man. If you want streams on a regular basis, on a long-term basis, this is your man. Plays great games, huge FM advocate, and he plays some awesome games on the side. But FM is how I met him. He plays. He plays. Where do I even break it down? You play like Skate. You play Red Dead. You've played a whole host of games, man. He's your man. If you don't know him, check him out, man. Top notch bloke, and a quality dude. Not even streamer. I find it so weird. I can like promote. I can when I give people shout outs, I can always say, "Oh, check this guy out." It's kind of promotion. But now that I've been doing this 2 years. I've been streaming 2 years, and I find like that a lot of people come in and you meet people. You meet people for a week. You chat to people. You give them shout outs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Scheme is one of the like actual quality. I'd actually enjoy hanging out with Scheme. Not even like the games he plays, but him as a person. I'd enjoy hanging out with him. No matter what he plays, I'd actually enjoy chilling with the bloke. He seems like a. I've never met him. Unfucking fortunately. Actually, that's the same with so many people. But Scheme, I'd love to fucking spend a weekend with, man. We'd have some. We may have some problems. If me and Scheme hung out for a weekend, we may have some problems. But Scheme seems like a genuine guy I'd love to hang out with. So check him out. Check him out. No matter what he plays, he's gonna have a laugh. And if you're looking for like regular Twitch streamers, he's your boy. He's always on. He's there. He's there. Red Dead, Fall Guys. Yeah, I've seen it on Fall Guys. Need for Speed. Have you seen the need? Have you seen the need? The new Forza is coming out on the 19th of May. Japan. Forza 6 set in Japan. What's your thoughts on that? We have some stories. I'd never tell those stories. We would never. If we had some stories, I'd never tell them. It'd be dodgy, man. It definitely wouldn't be stream TOS. It'd be against TOS. If me and Scheme ever met up, I think we're both of the exact same age, similar. It's now my birthday. I'm now 35. So if we were to meet, it would be epic. Might be dangerous. Forza, yeah, yeah. Day after. Oh, fucking nice. In and out tomorrow. Oh shit. I meant next year, not tomorrow. Oh fuck, man. Like tomorrow. Fuck. Where you're fucking. I literally. My heart skipped a beat. I was like, fuck. I need to go to bed. I'm gonna meet Scheme tomorrow. No matter where the fuck you were landing in Ireland, I would have went. next year. Oh, don't. If you have it booked, enjoy. I wouldn't recommend it, man. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, Ireland's a shithole. I live here. I love Irish people. I love Ireland as a geological concept. But don't fucking visit. Don't fucking visit. You know, don't visit. You're better off if you have friends in Ireland, or if you know people in Ireland you want to meet. Fucking, it's actually, to be honest, it's cheaper you book them a flight and meet you. If you have Irish friends, book them a flight to Spain and meet them in fucking Madrid. Meet them in Spain and have a fucking holiday in Spain. Don't meet them in Ireland. Do not come here. And I live here and I love it. I love being Irish, but that's do not. No, it's not what you think. You're sold a lie. Let me tell you that. Day trip to Ireland this week. No, don't. Like I said, if you come to a day trip to Ireland, right? Basically, right? For me to fly to the UK, let's say I fly to Liverpool. I fly to Liverpool kind of regularly. We fly to Liverpool. I could get a flight to Liverpool and back for €40. For you to come to Ireland, okay, I'll fly to Liverpool, spend the day in Liverpool, and fly back. It would cost me €150, €200 to have a good day, fly over, fly back. If you were to fly from Liverpool to Dublin, have a day out in Dublin, and fly back, it would cost you 500, 600 quid. Like 3 times the amount. So you're way better off doing it the other way. I'll meet you somewhere. It's fucked. It is crazy. Honest to God, it's not even worth it. I'd honestly rather meet you in another country and have a fucking day of it and then fly back in the evening. It's honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ireland. I love Irish people. I love Ireland. Just our modern bureaucracy has just fucked everyone. Hang on, wait. We need the big Frodank. It's just gone. Like this for everyone. Come to Barca May 5th, 12th. Ooh, see, that's the problem. If it's for like a thing like El Clasico, if you're going for a specific thing, it's gonna cost you a fucking fortune. Like if you're going to Barcelona regularly, €40. If you're going for El Clasico, €200. You know what I mean? It's like it goes from being, oh yeah, I can do that, to what the fuck? Got a Big Sav and Mr. Cheney. Nice. The flights are the problem. I mean, everything in Europe is kind of cheap. Everything in Spain is cheap-ish. But it goes from being 40 quid to 250 quid just for those weekends. I remember my brother asked me, my brother lives in Liverpool, and he was like, oh, come over for my birthday. I just bop over every time for my brother. Like, he has a daughter, and my brother and sister both live in Liverpool, and I live in Dublin, so it's like so close. And he goes, oh, just come over for the weekend. We have a session. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. I checked out the flights, and I was like, the flights the week before, €39, €45 for return flights. And then I checked his weekend, and I was like, why are the flights €250? I was like, The week before it's 30 euro, 40 euro. The week now is 250 euro. Why the fuck is it 250 euro for that week? And then I checked the fixture schedules and we're playing Man City at home. It's like, oh, it's Man City at home that weekend. There's not a hope. There's not a hotel. I don't need a hotel because I have family to stay with. But the flights go from 30 to 250 in just that 3-day period. Because everyone just buzzes over for those 3 days. And I used to live in Madrid. When I lived in Madrid, it was the same. Everyone. I used to I used to go to hotels or hostels and like just meet people, and I'd be like, I'd stay in a really cheap hostel, and I'd book the hostel like a week in advance, and I'd go there, and I'd be like, when I met my roommate, I'd be like, oh, what are you up to? He's like, oh, I'm over for the Real Madrid game, and I'd be like, oh, no way. I was like, do you want to go drinking? And he, like, I knew that obviously because it was a Madrid hostel. Like, that's where you're obviously going to stay. So we'd meet up with these people and they just, like, buy me drinks, like, all weekend. I was like, that it was literally my plan. I was like, thanks. Great. But, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts when you see it firsthand, like, on a week-to-week basis. Like that with my brother or sister who live in Liverpool. I like tried to book a holiday over and it's like, no, you can't come over this weekend. We're playing Arsenal. We're playing Arsenal at home. You can't come over. Like, oh fuck. And I have a cousin. I have a niece who I need to like go and visit. You know. She's only 3, and I'm missing her life. I'm missing it. Like, she's getting old as I'm getting fucking old. And I'm missing it. And I can't go over because of fucking football. Then again, they live there because I'm the oldest. I'm a Liverpool fan. And that's why they moved to fucking Liverpool. Booking Amsterdam flight, it was under 500 quid round trip. Wow. That's fucking amazing. It was like 750. Holy shit. You got it for 500 though. That's fucking from your neck of the woods. That's a crazy good deal. 500 quid. That's crazy. That's actually really good from your neck of the woods. Unless you're talking like from UK to Amsterdam. If you're talking from, you know, like US to Amsterdam, that's crazy good. If you're talking UK to Amsterdam, yeah, that's fucked. Shit, I hurt my health. Man, I can't see. From USA to... Holy shit, man. That's an amazing deal. Holy shit. That's actually incredible. So you're talking like US dollars. So in euro... Holy shit. That's actually a crazy deal. Yeah, you'd be mad not to fucking go, right? Glad you went. You'd be more crazy to not take that deal. Oh shit, wrong cunt. We dumped this prick. Oh yeah. How am I losing health? Doggo, I think you know my favorite gun. What's your favorite gun, Doggo? I also changed the graphics in this game, by the way. So we have higher graphics, but I'm shitter at the game as a result. So if anyone's pissed off at me, oh, get fucked. I'm doing it for your benefit. I'm trying to get better graphics, but I'm shit. Keep telling everyone in the USA that it's cheaper than they think. Once they're here, things are cheaper. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um. I would believe you. I actually would believe that. I think that the thing is, some things, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the thing with, speaking as a kind of general European visiting anywhere in the world, I think the thing with America, prices seem similar. Like I've been to Brazil, I've been to Madrid. Like yeah, that's kind of mid-Europe. Doesn't really count. I've been to like Brazil, for example. I think the difference between like visiting United States and Brazil is the uncertainty. There's bear in mind there's huge uncertainty in Brazil economy. So like, but it's kind of like you arrive and your money is worth. You arrive at $1, and but it's worth $4. You're like, ooh. Whereas in America, you arrive at $1, it's still worth $1. So it's kind of the uncertainty of how far your money will take you. I think that's more the issue. It's like, what's going to happen in 3 months? If I'm there, how, because America, especially in Europe, we get a lot of American news. And a lot of American news is based on fear and doubt and skepticism at the moment. Unjustifiably, in my opinion. Unjustifiably, a lot of the media talks a lot of shit about a American situation. Oh shit, there's a cunt here. There's 2 cunts here. Oh shit. I'm running. Sorry, I'm running. But I think that's just the way the American media works. I think that's just the way it has to work. And as someone who kind of knows how it works, it's not really a problem for me. But for your general population, they're gonna think it's gonna cost a whole lot more. And I've lived in Brazil, and that's fucking variable. You go there, your money one day is worth €1. The next day, your money is worth €4. It's like, holy shit! I didn't even do anything. My money just doubled in value. But like where United States, I think you got a lot of unjust press. Like I don't want to make it political, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's weird. People get pissed off when people talk about politics, but you know, if you look at what Donald Trump has done compared to what he says, what Donald Trump has said is fucking nuts. And I really enjoy listening to it because it's fucking crazy from an outside perspective. But what he's done, like realistically, what he's done for your economy is fucking crazy, man. He's really brought the money. He's really put you guys back on the fucking map. Whereas before that, like, we were all, like, you know, scamming you. Politics is a dirty business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I imagine when you get to USA, it's probably, like, alright. But I imagine a lot of Europeans are scared because of the press. And I think unjustifiably. Because I do have a lot of investments in stocks and stuff in American companies. And like I trade on the New York Stock Exchange, and like it's weird because I see the fear fear mongering is what I call it. I see people like fucking panic buying and panic selling, and it's just completely unjustified, and no one can explain it either, which I think is really funny. The fact that I was like, why would I not do this? Why would I not do that? And no one can explain it to me. And they go, oh, well, that's just a political thing, right? And then I go, all right, well, I'm going to put all my money in this anyway. And then they go, no, don't do that, don't do that. And then 3 months later, I go, man, where's all your money? They're like, oh, it's all gone. It's like, where's yours? I was like, yeah, I've got loads. Shit. Doggo, I don't think I can get you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking run to another. Oh shit, where's the reboot van? Did we fight them? Yeah, you know what, fuck it, Doggo, I'm gonna fight them. If we die, we die, yeah? What do we say? Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, now we run. Now we run. See, gun crime news. Well, gun crime news, I don't think it matters who the political party is. I think you guys are fucked for gun crime news regardless, right? As an outside viewer, I'm not really sure. But as a, like, if I see, it's really weird because Ireland is fed a lot of American news. We get a lot of it, and I don't know why. But we do get a lot. Probably because we're like little America. We're like your link to Europe because we're part of the EU, but we speak English. So we're like the link for America into the EU. But we get a lot of news from America. And sometimes like I'd walk into a shop, for example. I walk into like a shop and I look at, like, I just see the newspaper and it's like 5 killed in the school. I go, what the fuck? Like, I walk past and I go, what the fuck? 5 killed in the school. Holy shit. And then it says, in the United States. And I go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, obviously. I don't know anything. I've never been to America. But as soon as I hear, like, I could literally hear the most craziest news story I have ever heard. Like, man walks into a supermarket, stabs 6 people, pulls out a revolver, kills 3 more, and then blows himself up with a homemade explosive. And it's like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? I see that headline. I'm like, what the fuck? Happened in upstate New York. And I was like, oh, in America. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. It's just normal. Oh, that's a Saturday, right? Yeah, that's just that's just a normal thing. But we get so much of your news. It's so weird that we like hear that news, but when I read it in a newspaper, in an Irish newspaper, it's like, oh shit, really? Oh, that's shocking. In America. Oh yeah, obviously, man. Yeah, of course. Such a bad rap. It's not really as bad as you guys think. I'm sure on a day-to-day basis, yeah. Social, like, media, like, completely misrepresents everything. That's my point. They completely misrepresent it. It's in a shocking way. Yeah. Like, when you're living there day to day, you know, you've got life still going at the end of the day. We don't like guns because we are crazy. No, yeah. Invaded by another country. We have guns because we don't or can't trust our own government. Yeah, I understand that as well, but you know, what the fuck are 500,000 Alabamians gonna do against the US? Like, if you are gonna uprise against your own government, I don't think like 5, even let's say 2 million. Let's say 2 million. Just let's quadruple it. 2 million US citizens are not going to take over the US government. It has nothing to do with your US government. Like, you're not going to... Your US government are going to send in drones and just fucking carpet bomb everybody. And that's not an opinion. That's purely based on what you've done in the past. And what, like, that's observatory. But at the end of the day, do I think that's a bad thing? See, this is where it gets tricky. Is it a negative? Or is it a necessary evil? I think it's the best of a bad bunch. If I was to choose, I would choose that system. You know? That's my choice. You get my vote. No question. You know? I'd rather live in a world where I can, like, go to the cinema on the weekend, fucking buy a bag of weed, get drunk, you know, roam around the streets. Yeah, I'd vote for that. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do. Do you. I'll just keep drinking, playing games. Don't worry about it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know? Do what you gotta do. I'm very pro-gun. Well, have you played Fortnite? Have you played Fortnite? You should hop on here. Pro-gun, I don't know. Pro-gun is a different scenario because on a complex level, you know, I don't see any pro-gun ideas unless it's in a military, unless it's a military grade guns and you're on a military grade mission. I don't see any pro-guns. I don't see any pro-gun for civilians. There's no, like, cause fucking man, I've been there. I'm sure everybody has been there. We all have fucking bad days, man. And I'm thankful I didn't have a fucking gun. I've had some bad days, man. And thank fuck I didn't just have instant access to a gun. I've had a bad day. If I had access to a gun, man, I'd be like, you know, that's bad news. But if it's militarily and we have pro guns and if everyone has mandatory military service and you have access to a gun because you're militarily trained to use said gun, yeah, fair. Yeah, that's okay. If everybody in the state or everybody in the country is mandatorily does a 2-year military service to learn how to use that gun, yes. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I don't have any problem against that at all. We never bombed our own citizens. Yeah, but your own citizens are like, it's very difficult to invade the United States because you're like 3,000 miles away from everybody. But if you had bombs back in the day, you definitely would have bombed the fucking you know, the Navajo Indians or whatever the fuck. If they were accessible to you back in the day, you definitely would have done it. The Navajos and the Apaches, they would have all bombed within oblivion if you had access to that kind of shit. Because that's how you, like, because it makes sense. It's not like, it's not even a cultural thing. That's just, like, yeah, of course. It's a logical thing. Of course you'd do that. Like, why wouldn't you? It just makes sense. Of course you would. Not even a thing. Take a knife out of a car. Deadly tools. Yeah. Responsible enough to use. Yeah. But, like, I've met some drunk people in the town. For example, let's just say, I've, like, walked them to the local town. I've met some drunks who are just, like, wandering around. And like I've had a few fights. Let's like I've got into a few like kerfuffles. I've had a few fights in my day where I just like fight people because they start like they're being aggressive and shit goes wrong, and you know they're kind of aggressive, and you know shit goes wrong. People are people. I wouldn't want that person I got in a fight with to have access to a gun. I wouldn't even like that thought to enter my mind. If like he's drunk, he's starting to fucking start fights with people, and then all of a sudden I start fighting back and he pulls out a gun. I don't think that'd be a good scenario for anybody. I think it's better if we all just don't have guns and we just fight. And if one of us ends up in hospital, one of us ends up in hospital. But I'd rather none of us died. You know? That's my opinion. Yeah. But I got smoked. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. We're Native Americans. I mean, they did love smoking. Let's not get that wrong. They did love a good fucking peace pipe. But I think in the West now we would have had a different opinion of the word peace pipe. It would have been like yeah. Exactly. I wouldn't trust. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. It's kind of hard. I don't think anybody should have any weapon of any sort. But if they do, if it comes to a scenario, like I wouldn't carry a weapon. Because it's just not my style. I'd rather fight you. Like if we're gonna have a beef, I'd either one walk away, or two, just not rather be involved at all. But if I was to have a choice, and I've seen loads of like in social media, I don't know what it is. Does anyone else have this? But I'm getting like a huge it may just be me. Maybe like I don't know. But is anyone else getting a huge push for on social medias, like a huge push for like public aggression, I could say? Is it just like am I like I get a huge like on my reels and on my like feed on stuff. I'm getting a huge push for public aggression. And I've only started my social media like what 2 months ago. I'm not really active in it, so I don't have like a backlog of anything. All I have is like my age and my name, and I'm getting a huge like push for like public aggression, like stabbings, shootings. Is anyone else getting this? Is this just me, or is this like I don't like it. Because as soon as I get to it, I was like, oh, what's this? And I just fucking skip. Like, what the fuck are they sending me this? I've never looked at any of this material on this profile. And then all of a sudden I'm getting so much for stabbings and stuff. Oh, I knocked him. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Oh, I got Chicago, yeah, or Chicago, as they pronounce it in Ireland. They put an R. I don't know why people put an R in Chicago, but people pronounce that Chicago for some reason. Yeah, yeah, I think it's inevitable or global. Oh yeah, the globalization. Yeah, that makes sense. But like that, I see like a crime in England where like someone stabs someone in the UK, and then I look at the comments and it's all just like that wouldn't happen if he had a gun. Like everyone should have guns. That's what made me think of it. I was like, yeah, we like that's what happens when you take guns from citizens. You just wander around the street stabbing people. It's like, yeah, but isn't it better he's stabbing people rather than he has an AK? It's like if you had like, isn't that better? Imagine that crazy cunt had access to an AK and he was wandering around the streets. and I'm looking at this video of a guy wandering around the streets stabbing people in the UK. I was like, it's probably better he doesn't have an AK-47. It's probably better he can't just go into Walmart and buy a fucking double barrel shotgun and walk down the street with it. Yeah, it's probably better. It's probably better. It's like, I don't think it would be better if people had access to guns. Especially if the original idea is to take on the government. Good luck, man. If you're trying to take on the US government, they've got drones. They can fucking satellite navigate exactly where you are and pinpoint you with a sniper. You're not going to take them on with a fucking AK-47. It's not going to happen. It's never happening, man. You're living in dreamland cuckoo. They can literally just press a button and just annihilate your whole city. You're not gonna beat them. No matter if everyone in your city had a gun, you're not beating the US government. Not happening. Gun laws only inhibit law-abiding citizens. What about Australia or Ireland? Even in Ireland, we can't get guns in Ireland. And the only people who can get guns are if you illegally smuggle them in. And if you illegally smuggle them in, then you're a criminal that people are fighting against. The IRA used to, for example, like the Irish Republican Army used to get guns in illegally. But that was 100 years ago. If they were to get guns in illegally now, there's no way they could take on any army. Like the Irish army, the Irish official army would just wipe them off the face of the earth. Like, we've come too far for guns to be legal on a public level, in my opinion. And I've never had access to public guns, but just on a analytical level, it just doesn't make sense for the public to have guns because we're too far gone. You're fucked. You're not gonna win. The only thing that gun is gonna do, not personally to you, your gun personally to you, but guns in general, the only thing they're gonna do to you is fuck you up. Excuse me. Go ahead. Excuse me. 2 a.m. Busy morning stuff. Good games. And thanks for joining me. Am I on my own? Oh, we got one more. Yeah, you're still here. You're still here. Plenty of guns in Ireland. There is plenty of guns in Ireland. Yeah, I mean, I could get you a gun right now if you wanted one. On tick, you wouldn't even have to pay for it. You could pay for it in installments. I could get one for you, but it's not an assault rifle. It's not an RPG. You're not sneaking that. You're not sneaking an RPG. You're not sneaking an assault rifle into your back pocket. And if you do, you're fucking priority number one. Get him. Like, if you do, you know, if you do manage to squeeze one of them in, you're like, right, get him now. And there's a whole European army. Primarily there's the Irish Guards, and then there's the armed guards who have assault rifles, and then there's the army who all have rifles. And then because Ireland is part of the EU, you've got the European army after you then straight away. So it's not justifiable. You're not going to overtake a government with any gun you could smuggle into this country. It's never going to happen. You're never going to overtake the government with anything other than democracy, which is pretty sick. Because you watch the decline in voter intelligence. Let's say voter intelligence does decline. But that's just me talking from an Irish, like from where I've grown up, from what I experienced. So I 100% can't talk for another culture. Like, I remember talking to someone about like gun culture and stuff like that, and I said, "Have you ever lived in another country for another reference?" And they were like, "No, no, I can't talk from another reference." And then I thought, "Shit, neither can I. I've lived in other countries, but like I can't actually talk. I can't. I have no idea. I've never lived. I've never lived in that culture, so I actually don't know how significant it is. So for me, it's just an opinion from an outside perspective, and I hope people take it as that. I actually have no idea if how it affects like a culture, because I didn't grow up in that culture. I don't know how it affects the people. I don't know how it would affect the whole society. Like if you were to take like for example, if you were to take like fucking Guinness, like a really horrible stereotypical. If you were to take Guinness away from Irish people, I don't know how they'd react. You know, and if you were to take Guinness away from any other people, they probably wouldn't react the same way Irish people would react. You know? Probably in the long run, it's probably a good thing you take Guinness away from Irish people. But they react differently. Like, taking Guinness away from Irish people is different to taking Guinness away from, like, fucking Argentinian people. It's a different fucking thing. It's a completely different fucking ballgame, man. You can't ask the Argentinians how they feel about removing Guinness from the economy. It's a different thing. Ooh, mountain lions. Yeah, but you don't need an assault rifle for a mountain lion. You have like guns. There's a lot of guns that are specifically designed for killing people. That's literally their design. 100% self-defense. Yeah, we do have bears, bison in Europe. Yeah, but we don't have mountain lions. But also in Africa, they don't have guns either. Oh shit. They don't have assault rifles in Africa. Well, they do, but they're in the hands of child soldiers. You know what I mean? We don't have assault rifles or RPGs. Yeah, but you can, right? You can, right? You can get those kind of things. You know? If you know the right people. But, so that's it. It's gun regulation. I'm not against people owning guns. In certain situations, yeah. Fucking yeah. I'm 100%. Like hunting, farming, even farming. If you live like, if there's any reason, I don't think there's any reason for an urban individual to own a gun, unless you have like a holiday home or you have evidence that you go on holiday for 3 months a year out in the fucking sticks and go hunting. In that case, yeah, you can 100%. I'm not actually against guns. I'm just against the results of having guns. I'd love a gun, man. I've shot guns. I like when I went to Australia, I shot guns. They're fucking great. I love the idea. I love hunting. I play hunting games. I actually like it's just people. People are fucked, man. You can't give people that shit, especially on a mass basis. On a mass basis, people are fucked, man. Can't trust them with anything. You know, that's it's fucked. It is a debate to have, but because I haven't lived in that society, I can't really have much of a say in it. Ooh. We have our own opinions based on our life experience. Yeah, exactly. Based on our life experience. I've never experienced any of that. You know, I've never lived that. So yeah, I actually don't have a proper say. I just have statistics to back my like to say how I feel, but I have no actual foot in the game. If you say gun control, I think guns should be controlled. First of all, I do have an opinion on that. Regardless of what I know or what I don't know, guns should be controlled. Regardless of what measure that control is, they should be fucking regulated one way or another. Whether you can have fucking nukes, whether you can have RPGs, they should be controlled. But other than that, yeah, we're all right. You know, having an actual weapon, yeah, no, there's 100 million different uses for a weapon, so that's kind of hard to regulate. But assault rifles, even a handgun, even like a personalized handgun, they're like literally designed just for killing people, aren't they? Is there any other use for them? I don't know. Are handguns designed for anything else other than killing people? They have guns in Africa. Nah, no, for safari. Nah, man. All the guns in Africa are literally in the hands of child soldiers. I'd say most of them anyway. But then again, if you come up against a fucking like 600-pound lion and you don't have a rifle on you, you're you're fucked, aren't you? So in that scenario, yeah, you want to have a fucking rifle. Like you don't want to be caught short. You know, you don't want to take everything from everybody, but you do want to regulate. I had so much pizza. I had so much pizza, and he had so much health. I love these kind of debates because like I don't have an insight. You know, I'm from Ireland. I don't have like an insight. I don't know what it's like to live in a gun culture, so to say. So it's very nice to have like opinions from both sides. Not that I'm of a side. I'm not of a side. Like, you know, I've never used one or the other. If you have family, you should ready to protect their safety at any cost, in my opinion. That's 100% true. Yeah, you should be ready to protect your family at any cost. But if you look at statistics, if you own a gun, you're more likely to shoot your own family than you are to be shot from somebody else. Whereas if nobody has a gun, nobody gets shot. So I 100% agree that you 100% should protect your family. But if you look at statistics, those people that want to protect their family are actually more likely to shoot their family with that protection. So probably shouldn't give them guns. Which is, it's kind of weird. Like I agree. It's so weird. I agree with the concept, but then the statistics don't back it up. So like instinctively I go, you're fucking right, man. And then I look at the stats and I go, oh, actually, it's my FM. This is it's the football manager brain. It's like, okay, he's an unambitious striker who's got shit heading, but he gets 40 goals a season. It's like, oh fuck, do I sign him? It's like, oh man, he's unambitious. He's 22. He's hitting his peak. Yeah, and he's slow. Oh, but man, he's getting 30 goals a season for fucking Schalke in the Bundesliga. It's like, oh, fuck, you're right, man. Oh, maybe we do, man. You know what? It's like, you know what? Maybe. So, like, my emotional brain thinks, yeah, fucking protect, get him, and he's a 5-star potential candidate. Get him, get him, get him. But my analytical brain goes, hang on a sec. He's more likely it looks like he's going to get 30 goals a season, but he's actually more likely to get 10 goals a season. But he's going to have a 6.3 rating. So he's probably going to get 3 hat tricks and then be useless for the rest of the game. For the rest of the season. It's like, do I really want that kind of player? You know, that's why I love it. That's why I love these kind of combos. It's the analytical brain and the emotional brain. And they're like, ooh, man, he's the man. I love him. I love him. But then again, I am known on my Cheltenham Town save, I am known for selling my best players just because they don't fit the mould. The worst gun crimes in America are the cities with the strictest laws. Chicago, New York, LA. They also have huge, Detroit. They also have huge populations. But also those restricted laws have come in very recently. So like that, it's very hard to control a virus once it's let loose. It's like this, like, you know, like the highest COVID deaths are in fucking China, but they also fucking cut that shit quick, kind of thing. Where you have the infection, that's where you're gonna have the most problems. You can also stop it from going to other places by regulating that kind of thing. And 100%, I need to let you know my personality. So if you portray me an argument, no matter what the argument, if I agree with it or if I don't agree with it, I'm gonna play devil advocate, no matter what. So from where I formally stand, on an emotional level, I don't acknowledge. From a statistical point of view, I see it the way it is. And from an emotional point of view, I couldn't give a fuck, is my view. So before we start, like, I don't want anyone in the chat to be like judging me like, oh, he's pro this, pro that. If anyone throws a point one way, and if anyone's been here for any length of time, you know I love to like fucking kind of challenge points and making arguments. I love arguing. Nothing I love more than a good fucking argument. And nothing makes a good argument than an intelligent arguator, I guess you'd say. Someone like an oh shit. Okay, hang on, I'll be back in a sec. Give me a sec. Let me just kill these pricks. Okay, we're good. I love to just... Oh shit, there's someone else. I don't know what it is about me as well. I've always loved to fucking just argue with people. I remember I lived in Spain for like a year, 2 years actually. And I met up with my friend and he was Irish. And the first thing I said to him, we went drinking for a night out, and the first thing I really like said to him was like, "Oh man, you've no idea how much I missed arguing with someone," because usually I'd make a point in English and people wouldn't understand what I say, and they go, "Oh really?" I go, "No man, challenge the point, you know, like maybe I'm bullshitting, just fucking challenge it and we can fucking debate about it." They never did, and it really annoyed me. It really annoyed me. Look, I need more. Oh shit. If it wasn't the start of the level, I'd continue chatting. Give me fucking 40 seconds. I have to scroll up on chats. It's a catch-22. All law-abiding citizens are committed crimes. So when you disarm the citizens, only criminals have guns. Nah, yeah, but I'd rather have Tony Soprano, for example. This is my point. I'd rather have Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano can have the fucking guns. But fucking, you know, Joe McDonough at the end of the street who's having a bad day. I don't want him to have a fucking gun. You know? That's fucked. I don't want fucking some like, and I've been there. I've been there. We've all had bad days, guys. Where we've had bad days, shit goes wrong, the world is crumbling around you. I would not like to have access to a gun on those days. Just because, you know, just because. If I was a hunter, if I was a farmer, if it was part of my daily life, yeah, 100%. Relax the restrictions. But if I'm just like fucking Frodank Baggies who's having a bad Wednesday, don't give me a fucking gun, mate. I don't want one. I'm gonna end up, it's gonna be bad news for everyone. That's my opinion. Regulate the fuck out of guns. Regulate the fuck. But then again, we've had the point where the whole point of guns is to take on your government. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, man. Oh shit. Good luck taking on your government. I don't think there's a citizenship in the world that can take on their government. Like, we're kind of fucked in that regard. We kind of backed ourselves into a corner. Oh shit. Shit. Alright, now I can read chat. Thank you. Now I can read chat. We should just do a just chatting stream. Yes. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's actually the best. That's the best quote I've seen. Scheme, if you're still here. I respect you for being able to see both sides. Most people are so set in their ideas. That's amazing, actually, because that's the most dangerous situation. That's the most dangerous situation when people are fucking set. You can't take in new information, and you're just like, no, this is how it is. Nope. I'm 100% willing to take in new information. That is dangerous, and it's great to be able to take in information from both sides. And because I don't live in a gun society, I'm kind of different in a way where I don't live in that society and I don't have to live with it every day. It's not really a priority for me. But just looking from an emotional point of view, and then I can look at it from an analytical point of view, and then make a personal judgment. I think more people should do that, but people kind of split themselves into groups, which is fucking horrible. I missed that. I missed that chat earlier. Stricter laws because there are worse gun crimes, not the other way around. Yeah, but if you restrict guns, it's not like the next week you're gonna have better results. It's gonna take time. You have to like change the fucking fabric of society around the whole culture of the city. If you're gonna change laws, it's not just an overnight thing. Like, oh, they've stricter gun laws and now the gun crime is up. It's like, yeah, because they're fucking taking their last opportunity, and kind of thing. You have to take it over a long spectrum, and you have to take it on a non-personal level. So if you live there, you have a personal level. If you like, it's very difficult. It's a touchy subject, and I kind of it's weird because I'd say ultimately I'm against people having guns purely because guns are created, and the main reason why guns exist is to kill other people. So guns against other people, assault rifles, they're not protection rifles. They're not called protect. They're not for protection. They're called assault rifles for a start. They can be fucked off. Um, any kind of like RPG, they can be fucked off. Any kind of like serious thing, they can be fucked off. They're not important. They're like for literally like assaulting, taking over, assault. But they h- they have a huge military purpose. And I'm Irish. I don't even live in that society where that's a thing in my home. It's not my thing. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. Like I'll fight someone. I'm the kind of guy who like I'll fight someone. I've had many fights. Like in Ireland, you kind of grow up fighting. You don't really grow up shooting. It's not really a thing here. So when people talk about like shootings, it's like that's fucked. What a pussy. What a fucking pussy. But it does happen, and it's kind of weird that it does happen. It's like as soon as you see someone, in my opinion, as soon as if someone is in a confrontation and they whip out a gun, it's like what a pussy. That's my original thought. My original thought was like, what a fucking pussy. It's I don't know if it's definitely cultural because that's my original thought. Whereas like I'm sure people in other cultures would think, oh, if you start getting in a fight, you fucking show your biggest weapon. I imagine or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I guess that's the only way I can guess how it works. I actually haven't a clue because I've never lived in that. So I'm actually like, I really enjoy hearing hearing people's other sides because I don't live that. I don't live it. But then again, like I've walked down the street. I can put it this way. I've walked down the street in my area and people have pulled a knife. I've seen knives in public. People have pulled a knife on me in a fight scenario. And I've like walked away. I've been like someone have pulled out a knife. Like I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What the fuck? And he'd whip out a knife, and I go, yeah, you're all right, you're all right, and I just walk away. And I've never been shot. If someone pulled out a gun, I think that's a different situation, right? Someone pulled out a gun instead of a knife. I mean, someone could harm me with a knife, but I could probably take them. I could probably fight someone with a knife. I can't fight someone with a gun. I can't do that. I grew up fighting. That's how I grew up. You grow up fighting. You fight people. I couldn't fight someone with a gun. I could probably maybe fight someone with a knife. That's how that works. Marlon? I'm still on, yeah. I started drinking, man. You know who it is. I'm Murky. Hi, Salsa. Only military has that stuff, bro. No, but you can buy that stuff in, like, Walmart, right? You can buy, like, a handgun. Any citizen in the United States can have just a handgun. Like, not even anything. Like, if I was just, like, imagine now. I'm just out in a bar on a fucking Tuesday night and I'm walking home. I've had like I don't need to tell stories, but I've had many fights. I don't want to tell stories. But I've been in many fights. Like I've been in many kerfuffles in my time. I've like been out drinking. I drink like I'm fucking yeah. We drink. We go out. We drink. The worst case scenario is you're fighting someone. That's why I'm so scared nowadays, because you go out now, and the worst case scenario is you get shot in the fucking face. When I was 10 years ago, that wasn't even a fear. Now it's actually happening. It's in the news. People are being shot in the face for going out and fighting, and it's a culture. It's cultural appropriation, and I don't think it's right. I think only Americans are allowed to shoot people in the face. And I look in the newspaper and you see young Irish men shooting each other in the face over a kerfuffle. And I think that is not allowed. It's 2026. We should not be allowed to do this. That is for America only. We are not allowed to shoot each other. That is not fair. So like, I grew up personally. I grew up fighting people. Like in all fairness, like you go out and you get punched in the face. Actually, my jaw is permanently disfigured because of a fight I had when I was drunk. I can still pull off kills like that, man. Hey, hey, hey. But I've literally witnessed it happen in front of my own eyes. It's been weird. I'm not that old. Like for me, you grew up fighting. I grew up fighting. Like I grew up in a council estate. I don't know what the equivalent is in America. Like I don't know, projects. Projects, I think is the word. I don't know. But I grew up in the Irish equivalent. It's not nearly. I don't think it's as severe as the projects. But I grew up in a council estate where like everything is paid for. You're like basically you're a burden to the state as a person. I grew up in that scenario, in like blocks of residential blocks. So I grew up fighting, and then when I become an adult, it's like people are shooting each other. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like what? I can't. What are you doing? That's mad. It just seems mad to me. It just really seems crazy. Pulling a gun because you get your ass whooped. Yeah, but the only people, because I grew up, I'm a bit slow on comments. It is pussy shit. Pulling a gun because you get your ass whooped. But the only people who are likely to pull a gun are the people who get their ass whooped. What a convo in this morning while drunk. Yeah. We're talking about gun control. What's the gun crime like in Turkey? How are guns? What's the gun crime like in Turkey nowadays? And gun control. Who can buy guns in Turkey? American is the UK. In the UK, I'm gonna have this conversation. Oh, so we're on the same time frame. So you're still 7:20. Nice. Nice. Cheers. You got any fucking shit on you, do you? So is your body clock still the same way around? Or, oh shit, I forgot to pick up my gun. Can you buy guns? Morky, can you buy guns in Turkey? Are guns legal in Turkey? What's the story there? See, that's the thing, like, oh man, it's so weird because like I get the sense scheme that you're like you're pro gun in a pro gun, like from a gun perspective. From a not from a from an American perspective. Why did I say gun? I'm thinking American, I say gun. It's so weird for me to like because I like after speaking to you for the last what hour probably, I think I have the same like opinion as you. Like some people shouldn't fucking have it, and like the majority of people should. And you're making it regulations due to like governmental things. I think morally we both have the same stance, but statistically it just doesn't stack up. So like I think like morally we have the same stance. But I've never lived in your culture, so I don't actually know how it works. I've never seen it work, so I don't actually know. Southern Carolina before very hard for people to buy, even illegal. Okay. Even after the failed coup. Okay, let me read this. Because yeah, if there's a military coup, shit's a bit more loose, let's say. Okay. So do you think that's because of the internet? Do you think internet has a huge part to play in that? The fact that it's like so easy to get guns now because of the internet. I think people can just trade guns online and you can just get them and people just don't check the imports and exports and like the post office. Do you reckon that's a huge problem? The internet. Do you reckon that's why like Turkey like bans Discord and bans all that shit? 2 school shootings back to back. First time in Turkey. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, that's fucked. We never have those in Europe at all. Yeah, school shootings are something we just don't hear about. It just doesn't happen. It happens once every 10 years. And yet in the past 5 years it's happened 10 times. It's fucked. Yeah, it's fucked. So yeah, that's basically what we're talking about. The way it happens like all over the world, people live in different cultures and we all have different influences, but we still see the same news. Do you think that affects the scenario? The fact that we all see the same news. Do you think news affects how you think about the current political thing, you know, gun control and stuff? But school shootings, I think everyone around the world has the same feeling about school shootings. You know, it's fucking sick. But 2 years ago, it seemed an exclusively American thing. I think maybe it's kind of monkey see, monkey do. You see it, you do it. I'll explain it once I die in Fortnite. I'll explain that more. because I have actual analytical data to back it up, which is fucked. Which it kind of fucked me up the first time I heard it. Basically, like there's like uninhibited tribes in the fucking shticks. Uninhibited tribes where there's like no one living, no one goes there, no one talks to them, no one gives them medical equipment. They have these tribes, and let's say it's not 4 people, but it's like 100 people. One person commits suicide for the first time ever, and within a week, like 10 people have committed suicide, just because they go, oh, that's an option. So literally, one person commits suicide, and everyone else in the village is like, and then they go, oh wait, we can do that, and then everyone else in the village is like, oh, that's an option, oh, we can do that, and then they do it. So that's where like media comes into play. So if you like let people know, it's like, yeah, you can do this, and then people do it. Shit. There's someone here. Oh god. Oh god, he's right here. He's right here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Are you fucking serious? Oh shit. Oh, it's a bot. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. It's a bot. Never mind. You can buy rifles with bullets. With only rifles with shells. No full auto. The full auto is full blown. It's assault rifles. That's for an assault. That's not for defense. If you're defending anything, you never need an assault rifle. You don't need an assault rifle for a defensive operation. We go to yeah. Point blank though, you never eliminate guns. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Point blank, never eliminate guns. Just regulate the fuck out of them. And as the technology for guns grows, it's same with the internet. Same with the internet. Don't ban the internet. Just regulate it. Where fucking people can't abuse it to fucking dominate terrorism and shit like that. It's difficult though. It is difficult. I understand it from the opposite point of view, whereas if I'm working, like if I can imagine myself, okay, you have to stop people from like using the internet as a terrorist point of view. It's like, okay, you have to stop people from using guns from a terrorist point of view. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna do that, man? It's so easy to use it. But then again, it's like, okay, you have to stop terrorists using cars as a terrorist point of view. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna do that? It's like, okay, you have to stop terrorists using supermarkets as a point of terrorist. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna do that? It is difficult, you know? It's impossible. So you're better off, like, yeah, it is. Like, it's weird scheme. I think this is the first time we've ever even chatted about something morally. This is the first like moral chat we've had on stream. And it's so nice to get someone's opinion, because like usually I stream, time zones and how it is. You're now on my time zone, and it's nice to get someone else's opinion from another time zone. You know how it is. Um, but that's it. Like if I look at like Morky's comment previously, like it's shocking. Like when we see anyone in Europe, if anyone in Europe sees a school shooting, it's like what? where? What? And then you scroll down and you go, oh, in Berlin. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, in fucking Istanbul. You're like, okay. But it gets closer and closer to home. And it is still a bit obscure. You know, I'm sure it's the same in America. You hear a school shooting in Alabama. You see a school shooting in New York. It's close, but it's not quite close. But when we hear about it in Europe, it's like whenever it happens in Europe, it's like, oh, school shooting in America. Yeah, yeah, of course. School shooting here. Yeah, of course. School shooting in Europe. Oh, shit. School shooting closer in Europe. Oh, fuck. It kind of makes everyone on like it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen here. It is a media projection that's like it didn't happen. It doesn't happen. We never heard about it. Maybe it did happen, but we didn't hear about it. And media is evil. Yeah, we're better off play. We're better off just streaming on Twitch and just sharing our opinions. Mm, Twitter, yeah, Twitter is important. Fuck Twitter, man. What you want to do is stay on Twitch and play video games. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. They've been spoon feeding us for years. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Like you want the uncut because I think we're all of a similar age where we kind of we started getting the information and then the information started getting cut with advertisements. I think we're all of a similar age where that kind of started to happen within our lifetime. So the first couple of years we're getting raw information, and then the next 5 years is raw information with a little bit of fucking cut. It's a Sally, go to bed. You need to go to bed. We're talking about severe shit. But the scheme is on my track. We get raw information and then we move on and then but nowadays, if you can imagine the kids nowadays, they never got that raw information. So they're getting the spoon fed stuff and the exaggerated stuff. So they're missing out on this raw information. So they don't know that it's fucked. They don't know that they're being lied to. Whereas I think we are kind of in that gap where we know is like, oh, that's an ad. That's an ad. You're trying to sell that's an ad. So like, and if you can imagine that 2 generations down the line, they're not going to know anything. Then again, 2 generations down the line, AI is going to take over. They're not going to be important. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, program this hard. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But you know, I think this the first generation. I remember seeing a thing where it's the new generation that are alive now are the first generation that are not IQ in terms of IQ, the first generation that are not smarter than their previous generation. So it was Gen Z. Gen Z are the first generation that are not like smarter than the next. And then it's like, yeah, but they don't need to be smart, man. AI is gonna fucking take all their jobs. They're gonna take all their fucking work. Why do you need to be smart? That's just stupid. It'd be stupid to be smart. Uh, yeah, yeah. It helps me for yeah. Makes me kids only need to know how to operate AI. At this age, they don't even need to know that. Sad though, isn't it? Is it? No aspiration. Um, there is still aspiration. Aspiration for what is the question? I still aspire. Like, aspiration is the noun, aspire is the verb. I still aspire to be adored by salsa. Is that still a thing? That still works, right? I haven't actually looked at this in a while. You are adored by salsa, right? End it all. Fucking press the big red button. Press the big red button. I drank this whole bottle of fucking whiskey, man. Holy shit. I'll keep one shot just for motivational purposes. The bottle. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Remember when you were last here, Sally? Not only that, I drank the whole bottle of wine to go with it. We're fucked, man. We're fucked. If I could stay online. Morky, are you going live? Morky. 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 Are you going live? But I'll drink this. I'm not gonna play any more Fortnite. Fuck Fortnite, man. Fuck. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Thanks, gamer. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, buddy. Happy birthday. Thank you kindly. I appreciate you, man. I think I've known you for, I'd say, a year. It must be a year now at this stage. It must be a year. In and around that area. It must be at least a year, actually. Schemer. One of the like, I do say this a lot, but Scheme is actually one of the streams. Like, I don't actually get to hang out in the streams too much because we generally start, because of our time zones. We generally stream the same time, or I'm sleeping. But when I am in Schemer's stream, he's actually one of the streams I genuinely like to hang out with. He's a cut from a similar cloth. He's what the fuck? Where did the hype train come from? Scheme just started a hype train on his own. Oh, I actually seen you. You started playing Euro Truck Simulator too. As I mentioned, like, we're very similar. He started playing Euro Truck Simulator too. You need to, like, I was talking about it earlier. I played Euro Truck earlier, and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are my evenings, UK time, Irish time. Let's not say UK because it's offensive to my people. My people. But Irish time, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm planning to, like, do a Euro Truck Sim, like, drive regularly for the next, like, 2-3 months. So if you're on, if you want to, like, make a schedule where we do, like, a Euro Truck convoy, we can do, like, co-op. It's not co-op because it's individual earnings. We can do, like, a thing. Yeah, convoy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like 10 of us. Ooh, man. To be honest, man, my heart was broken recently. Mr. Teeny unfollowed me on Twitch. I was horrified. I was horrified. Mr. Teeny unfollowed me on Twitch. I was like, why the fuck did he unfollow me? No. But we get a fucking convoy going because I play that game like I'm gonna play it. What day do you play? What day do you play it? Because I'm like in the midst of changing my schedule. So it's either gonna be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and it's gonna be 2 days. And I'd like to play 2 days in a row, but if I could get a group, like if a group of people want to play it on Tuesday, I'll play it on Tuesday, Wednesday. If a group of people want to play it on Wednesday, I'll play it Tuesday, Wednesday. If a group of people want to play it on Monday, I'll play Monday, Tuesday, that kind of thing. He was going through some stuff. Left my Discord for a bit. And I just left at his house. Listen, I mean, we've talked about it enough about people we've met throughout the years. I've watched Mr. T's streams a few times. He's an absolute legend. I still follow him, which is very rare. I'd say I've been streaming 2 years now, and I follow everyone. Everyone who follows me and streams, I follow back, and I never unfollow anybody unless they unfollow me. And Mr. Teeny unfollowed me, and I was like, oh no, because I like watched the stream, and I was like, oh no. It's like, but I didn't unfollow him. I still follow him. I didn't unfollow because I actually like his stuff. He's great. I actually like him. He's a great guy. So I just left it at that. Um, uh, but I would love to play like that. I'm gonna be playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 days a week. But if people are playing it like yourself, like I seen you recently got into it, and you have all the DLCs as well, I'm jealous of that. I didn't get all the DLCs yet. So I would be up for like hopping on a convoy, getting a fucking convoy on. Yeah, that'd be beast. Oh, why would anyone unfollow you? Sally, you think that? I actually get like pretty much on par unfollows to follows on a weekly basis. I'd say over a week I get like 3 unfollows and I get like 6, 7 follows. Like I lose a lot of followers because, but I don't. Again, I don't. It's not. It's not. It's not. People like join for a game. Like they join in, they follow because I'm playing a game, and then I stop playing that game for like a couple of weeks, and then they unfollow. It's fair enough. I think yeah, because I remember looking at my end of a year review, and I was on like I think I was on like 800 followers, and I looked at my end of year review. I was like, how many followers have I lost? What? There was a hype train? I think I was on like 800 followers gained. I was like, how many followers have I lost? And I lost 500 followers. So I gained 800 in a year, and I lost 500. So over a year, I gained 300 followers. Uh, You know, but that's what I've said since the beginning. It's not about the quantity of followers; it's about the quality. I don't really give a fuck if I have a huge numbers, that kind of thing. It's never been my thing. It's about meeting people, playing the games I want to play, and enjoying the experience of meeting people really. And you guys are top tier followers. Frodenak. Hi Jay. Morning. Quality over quantity. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, don't make me do it again. Don't make me do it again, please. I'm already very drunk. Actually maybe. I only have a little bit of whiskey. Yeah, yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep drinking till it's all gone. But I may not stream tomorrow. FYI, we may not stream tomorrow. Apologies, but at the end of the day, how'd you sleep, AJ? Good morning. Right, let me turn off fucking Fortnite. I'm sick looking at it. Let's go back to space. Space is way better, right? Space is way better. I'm so drunk. What time? How long have we been streaming? Oh God!